We're all pretty damn good at manifesting. And if you don't think so, take a look at the things that you didn't want to happen, you were afraid were going to happen, and did, okay? We can manifest bad stuff. We can manifest good stuff. We're manifesting in every moment of our day. We're literally holding the threads in our shirts and the cells in our body and the atoms in the atmosphere in place by our awareness and our consciousness. But how do you stay focused? How do you remind yourself of that power? How do you not let the 3D world trick you and bog you down? How do you remain diligent in your mental diet, staying focused? This is part of FAQ week. This is a huge question. What do we do in the off time? How do we live our lives in between manifesting? If that's something you're interested in finding out about, this episode is for you. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I am a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting doubts so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you would like one-on-one coaching so we can figure out exactly where your mental diet might be failing you, you can click the link below and get more information and sign up for one-on-one coaching there. So, mental diet. This will change your life, just like any diet. Healthy ones, of course. We do it for ourselves. We do it for our body. We do it for our minds. We want to be the healthiest and best, most productive version of ourselves possible. Now, there's something I've learned from a lot of my clients. Most people think they're being positive. Most people think that they're manifesting good things overall. But when it really comes down to it, when they start talking and describing to me what they're experiencing in their lives, it is quickly, very obviously apparent that their self-talk, their mental diet, the stuff that they think on a regular basis, absent-mindedly, uncontrollably, subconsciously, that is what's getting in their way. We have over 60,000 thoughts per day. Each one of those is an affirmation, and 90% of them are subconscious. So if you are not taking a holistic approach and purposely thinking good expectancy thoughts and turning around the way you're talking about yourself, you're going to end up getting bogged down in the reality of it because you're not going to be able to see as many of your manifestations coming about because you are blocking it somehow, usually with the way that you're talking about it, usually with the way that you're describing it, but definitely having to do with the day in, day out minutia of your brain work. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach more people, and everyone deserves to know that they are the power of their world and they have the opportunity to change their thinking in any moment. So, mental diet. I love this because this is basically like my whole world encompassed into one thing. And this is what I teach all my clients. If you come to me for one-on-one coaching, I'm going to give you more than just how to manifest this person or what you're doing to get in your way. I'm going to give you an entire new way of looking at your life, an entire new lifestyle, thinking pattern, because you have to change all of it. If you want to create the coolest and best life in the world, you have to figure out where these things lie. And sometimes they're in sneaky little corners, but you're not going to get them. You're not going to uncover them if you're not diligently practicing, paying attention to how you feel, constantly flipping your negative thoughts. These things create a practice. They create a well-oiled machine to where now your brain starts being primed to think of good thoughts and primed for recognizing and catching negative thoughts in the beginning before they spiral out of control. All of my clients are in the same boat. They get it. They really get it. They have a grasp on it, but they're not doing all of it. And that's what this video is about, is getting the whole 360 view. So the first thing, the very, very, very first thing, personally, okay, I don't know anyone else's experience. I can only tell you from my personal experience what actually changed everything for me. The very first step that got my ball rolling in this direction to where I'm literally sitting in front of this camera telling you this right now was changing the content I was listening to. From that day, that was October 2017, I don't really listen to music anymore. And I'm a musician. I still create music. I still love music. Music is still my passion and my outlet, but I don't really listen to a lot of it anymore because it's low vibrational. And sometimes when I'm listening to music, my mind wanders too much. And I don't want to be on that train of like thinking about my doubts and my insecurities and my what ifs and getting bogged down in the 3D of my world. So now I pretty much don't even listen to music at all. I listen to Coheed, my favorite band in the entire world. I listen to chill, like dark wave, chill step type stuff, and then I listen to meditation music. and motivational videos, and that is it. If I watch TV, it's very little and it's only in bits and pieces. Most of the time, I watch YouTube videos just like this all the time because feeding my mind. I want to put in dollars. I'm not putting in pennies anymore because I'm just going to get pennies out. I'm putting in dollars and 20s and hundreds and $1,000,000 bills in there. You know, I'm feeding myself good things. My diet is not just what I consume with my mouth. It's also what I consume with my brain. And if you want good things to circulate, if you want to start priming your mind for good thoughts, listen to how other people do it. Listen to the way that they phrase things. Listen to the way that they picked their lives up and they changed everything, because something that you're going to find in common with a lot of people doing this very thing is that we all have our own origin story. We've all been there where we thought we were just what this world tells us, and we did not realize that we had the power to create everything in our lives. But the difference between us who are doing this and you who are only watching is that we do it all the time. It is a lifestyle. This is a new way of thinking. I don't think in limiting beliefs anymore. I'll never tell myself I can't do something. And if I catch myself having even an inkling of that, I'm on it. I'm redirecting. I'm flipping. I'm affirming, no, bitch, it's like this. No, it's like this. No, it's like this. My world is this. This is my world. This is my choice. I get to dictate what happens. I say who comes in and out of it, and I decide how they treat me. Keep yourself focused on the new reality that you're creating, the new reality that you're coming into, the one where you pay attention to yourself, you care what you think, you're on top of your thoughts, and you're not allowing any doubts, negativity, insecurities, fear, whatever, to take hold and gain momentum. Another thing we're gonna do, this is gonna be hard for you, but you need to do it, is you need to compliment yourself all day long. No more, I'm fat, I'm not this, I'm not good enough, I'm whatever. If you see your reflection, you give yourself 5 to 10 compliments. When you start doubting yourself, you giving yourself 5 to 10 compliments. When you start thinking you can't do something, no, I'm freaking awesome. I am the star of this show. This is all responding to me. I'm gonna link my video about past revision above because this will really help you get into the mindset of switching those thoughts, changing it, knowing that your past never has to define you because you can always select a new reality in any moment going forward. So not only are we complimenting ourselves, but we are also monitoring our self-talk, okay? This is really the big issue. This is really where people have trouble because they don't realize, they think they're being positive. I've been here. I had this exact same conversation with somebody who was like, you need to read The Secret. And that's where I discovered it. Because even though I believed in my music career, I was telling myself, yeah, it's going, but blah, blah. That doesn't benefit anybody. Stop selling yourself short. Stop doubting it. If you want it, it's your reality. You can have it. If you can conceive of it, it means there's a reality where you already have it, okay? That's why it's in your frame of reference. So choose it and keep choosing it and choose it over again and then choose it again and then choose it again. And only choose that reality. If anything else comes around you, we don't even let it affect us. We keep moving. Bowling alley. I'm linking that video above too. You're going to start understanding my references in just one-word phrases. Bowling alley, you know what that means. We're not letting anything that comes into our frame of reference affect us, just like bumpers on a bowling alley. We can bounce off 150 times. We're still hitting the pins. The bumpers are good because they keep us out of the gutter. They remind us, ooh, okay, I didn't like that. Let me tweak this. Ooh, I didn't like that. Let me change that. We're using our observational and judgmental powers in a good way, in an observing way, from a removed overhead view, a bird's eye view. We're looking at it objectively. Okay, that happened in my reality. Didn't really like that. Probably had to do with this insecurity I was feeling. Let me remind myself, I'm creating it. I can have whatever I want. I'm the shit. I'm awesome. Okay, on to the next one. However we self-soothe, however we talk ourselves down, however we remind ourselves that it's us and it's always us and it's only us, that will be good. You just want to make sure that you're redirecting, you're reaffirming, you're re-cementing. No, it's like this. No, it's like this. We're constantly making sure that we're still going towards the end goal, and anything that happens is fine. It's just an indication. It's our gaslight coming on. It's a bell dinging that says, hey, you got something going on here you might want to fix. You might want to address this little insecurity because it's popping up. Ooh, thank you. And that's as much attention as we give it. Oh, thanks. Okay, cool. I want to fix this. Let me retweak my knobs or whatever. We're monitoring the thoughts. We're constantly flipping them. We're catching ourselves when we go into negative spirals, and we're redirecting, okay? Since your brain does go in spirals because everything has momentum and thoughts gain momentum, let's use this to our advantage. Let's use our spiral to spiral on good thoughts. That's what I'm doing. Now my brain is so used to me like, no, good affirmation, no, good, no, good. Now my brain just goes there. Now my brain thinks in affirmations. When I ask myself a question, I'm immediately fed an affirmation that says, okay, this is how I will get this because now I have the right frame. Now I can say it right. I am this. Instead of me asking like, how can I do this? Or what's this going to be like? What would that be like? How do I do this? Then I'm fed with an affirmation and it's like, I am blah, blah, blah. And from that point forward, now I embody the I am version of that instead of the questioning, the how, the worry, the doubt, the uncertainty. Everything I mentioned in this video, if you do all of this, you will get the craziest control of your world. I'm telling you, this is like how you do it. This is how you do all of it. Your SP is nothing. They're nothing. They're a blob of energy that you're allowing to be in your existence. Okay, so let's broaden our perspective. Let's focus on us, putting us first and maintaining this ship, maintaining the engine room to make sure that we're on the straight and narrow. We're doing what we want. We're treating ourselves the way that we want the world to treat us. Daily scripting for me has been a huge game changer. I'm scripting out what I want to experience before I fall asleep. Your sleep is like a 4 to 7 hour meditation session. Make sure you're not going to bed thinking about loneliness, lack, doubt, fear, whatever. You're scripting that shit out. You're writing it out. No, I am this. I am this. People respect me. They love me. They love spending time with me. They respect my time. They respect what I have to say. They want to hear what I have to say. They love it when I walk in a room. They say I light up the room. They tell me I'm the only person they can be themselves around. However you want to describe yourself, however you want the day to go, my business is booming. I'm reaching millions of people. People are always reaching out to me for questions. People always want to talk to me. Whatever this looks like, we're writing it out before we go to bed. I write out in bed because I'm that lazy. Like I have my notebook now, it's by my bed and I'm like, ooh, before I fall asleep. But I do it every single night, no matter if it's just 1 sentence or 5, I still do it every night because it makes a difference. Not only are we scripting, but we're also using that scripting to come up with new affirmations. You can actually pull your affirmations from your scripting. My business is booming. I'm helping millions of people. I write that down and I say it every single day. I'm going to link my video about how to use affirmations and how to put them into place up here. It'll be in the description below as well. You want to do it from a 2-pronged approach. You insert your affirmations during times when your brain is in a lull, when your conscious mind is checked out, when your conscious mind is out to lunch, when you're driving, taking a walk, riding your bike, exercising, taking a shower, doing mindless tasks where you're normally checked out. You're purposely thinking positive expectancy thoughts about what you want to experience, whether you're spiraling on a what ifs in a good way, or you're telling yourself an affirmation, or you're telling yourself exactly what you want to experience, you're narrating the way things go. Whatever that is, you're doing it on purpose during times when your conscious mind is normally checked out. And you're constantly flipping your negative thoughts. These 2 things with your affirmations will make a big difference. I'm telling you, this is what's going to get your brain going in the opposite direction and choosing positive thoughts naturally, habitually, instead of choosing negative thoughts. We're rewiring the brain and creating new neural pathways. As we're staying focused and diligent in our new reality, another thing that I love to do, and this really works for me, is I celebrate every single manifestation. Whether it's a feather to $1 million, I celebrate it. I'm like, yes, my power. Oh my God, I'm doing this. This is me. It's all me. Same thing with signs or synchronicities or angel numbers or any of that other stuff, guys. If you're using those times to celebrate it, yes, I did it. Oh my God, everything, my manifestations are coming. You are just creating more instances to experience that feeling, that like, I made that happen. I'm doing it. I'm powerful. You're reaffirming, you're making more manifestations happen. You want to operate from a standpoint of like, I got all of this. I got every ounce of this. This is all me. It's all mine. Every freaking letter of my story is being written by me in all moments. So stop telling yourself that things are slow going. Stop telling yourself that you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself that people don't treat you right. Treat yourself right. Tell yourself they treat you right. And be that, except no lower. I'm gonna link my video above about what to do if people are treating you with disrespect or not honoring you. You can check that out above or in the description below. So comment down below. It's all responding to me. It's all responding to me. You want to remember this. It's all responding to you. Not just this part, not just this part. All of it. Another way to keep your mental diet up is to have an accountability partner or a coach. Or join my Facebook group, somewhere where you can express yourself, talk about manifestation, talk about things that are unclear, bounce ideas off of each other. Everybody in there is super positive and supportive of each other, and we just share manifestations. We encourage each other. We build each other up. It's a very fun community to be in, so if you'd like to join Black Moon Society, that is below. And don't forget, you can sign up for one-on-one coaching. If you want me to help figure out where you're kind of misstepping and what it is that's keeping you off of that like really dedicated path, because I guarantee you, if you're doing all the things but you're still not seeing manifestations, it's because something tiny. It's probably in the way you're describing your life, or the way things go, or the way people treat you, because I talk to you guys a lot, and that's where it is. It's these tiny little things that you're not realizing that you're doing, that you're telling yourself, you're limiting yourself, you're gossiping with your girlfriends about how shitty men are, but then expecting good men to show up in your life. It just can't work that way. So make sure you are keeping a very strict mental diet. If you have specific questions you want answered, join me every Monday for my live Q&A at noon-ish PST. And I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday. Make sure you subscribed and you hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach more people, and everyone deserves to know that they're the power of their world. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.